charge. And we are the podcast with the highest level of analysis the culture needs. I'm Uncle Jay, but you mans call me Jordan, and I'm here with...
You know, it's your girl's favorite voice, Big Deji, nigga with the Midas touch.
People are listening and say, they did the intro at the start.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like, we're
I like to keep it twisted, because I know with Moyo I did like 5 minutes in, and then like Fortune did like 40 minutes in.
Bro.
I was like, yeah. When you know sometimes they say let them cook. Mm-hmm. When people are cooking, you just gotta let them land.
Facts.
I want to ask you this.
Oh, God.
Do you think you can be a polyamorous or poly? Because I heard the Marvin and Keith having this conversation, mm-hmm. and I can see both sides, but I could see more where Keith is coming from.
Yeah.
But what do you think you could do it?
Wait, polyamorous is we can both go out and fuck other people.
Yeah. Okay, no. Let's say if you could and then she couldn't. And it's not just fuck. It's about
have whole relationships.
Have whole relationships with multiple people. Maintain them. Care for their happiness. Have arguments with both. Do you think you have the emotional and mental mindset to do it?
I think I could. You know.
I don't think I could, man. I don't think a lot of people could. I think a lot of people.
I think a lot of people can.
Yeah.
Specifically men.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of men could they could barely handle one girl.
That's what I'm saying. Some people can handle their own lives. Mm-hmm. Some people they can't organize your life. Now you think you have the emotional capacity and the mindset to juggle two girls and give them both same level of attention.
I have a question. If you're having sex with one and you whispered the name of the other one,
oh God,
are you in trouble?
Probably. I think it's all about barriers you set within the relationship, innit? Mm-hmm. It's kind of has to be, because when they're having that conversation, I was like, yeah, a lot of mans couldn't. A lot of people, they don't know how to keep their life together. Facts. And I think a lot of men think it's like, oh, I can just sleep with other women.
No, that's a whole
a lot of people can do that. A lot of people can be like, I have my girl at home, or every now and again I can fuck around. Mm-hmm. And bare mans can do that. But the idea of maintaining two relationships, I was like, nah, it's long.
And then also like, it would be very long. Just because like you're thinking about, there's like, because each situation is a whole relationship. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you're jealous, you're not only jealous about one person, you're jealous about multiple. Yeah.
And then even if one is good, you sort it out. The other one is in a bad mood, you have to sort that out.
One of them, like imagine what's called one guy you don't like is moving to both of them.
Now that guy doesn't like you, because if he knows it's like your wife and he's moved to both of them, that nigga hates you. That's why he's doing it.
Both of them.
You're doing it on purpose.
Nah. We got to fight. Like this is clearly, but you know what must hurt, because I can't remember what I was listening to. Something, but either way, the girl cheated. No, what's called? The girl was cheated on by two boyfriends with the same girl. So two of her boyfriends cheated on her.
I saw that TikTok. I saw that. Yeah.
Bro, that's personal. We fighting.
No. That's why sometimes they say you don't tell the guy, don't give the guy any information. Like if a guy cheat, they always say if you've been cheated on before, mm-hmm. don't tell the next guy, because you probably told her it's cheated on with this girl, blah blah blah. And the guy now he's looking at the girls like, or the girl's looking, oh, you're back in a relationship, let me see if I can run it back. Mm-hmm. That's where girls' egos probably come from, to say, can I take your man? Can I repeat and take your man again? Like go back to back,
bro. That's different level of beef, though, bro. Fam, both of them.
But when your girl did that to you,
she cheated on me.
One girl cheated on you and then you leave and she does the same nigga again.
Like,
but I don't think guys are better when they got cheated on.
Look, I'm a big fan of taking L's in private. Like the thing is, if I catch an L. And like, obviously, we'll come and talk about the funny ones and shit like that. Yeah. But if it's an L that seriously it hurt deep, either I'm talking about it 5 years from now, or I'm not. There's certain L's I've taken in my life that will never see the light of day.
All right, let me ask you this: is there any L from 5 years ago till now that you said, you know what, that was a big L, but I can talk about it today?
Oh,
I didn't think you'll have anything.
Nah. You know what it was? Yeah, there was one time the man them were on a mission and I fumbled hard. But to be honest, I wasn't ready for this mission.
Wait, what you?
Oh, so I come home. I'm living with one of the boys. It was me and two of the boys. Two of the boys were in the house with 3 girls. I come home now, and there's just 3 girls in my house.
You're rattled. There's no composure.
And like, you know,
so that's SpongeBob meme.
And like I've always said, I'm not the man that I was now. Bro, I was young. I think I might have just been 17, just fresh in college, like first year of uni. Like I still don't even know I'm leng yet. Like I don't even know my game. I'm still shy. I'm quiet. Everything. I walk into the room, 3 girls. all right, cool. He's got cool. Because it was me and the other boy's apartment. So he went to his room with one girl. I went to my room with another girl, and the other two stayed in the sitting room. And like, is that me?
Yeah.
Who's calling you? No call ID. Yeah. So, anyways, the other what's it called guy was in the sitting room with the girl. Now and also I've never chatted to this girl. I don't know who this girl is, bro. I just met her. So, anyways, we're in the room now, and like I'm just trying to chat to her, do whatever. I guess she wasn't feeling, man, bro. She left the room, knocked on the door. All three of them got out of there quick.
I'll have to scrap you. Especially at that age where pussy's like, once you get it that time, you don't know next time you're going to get this. I'll have to scrap you. I'm like, Deji, how did you fumble this for all of us?
At least give me a heads up. I walk in the room and it's just three girls.
Bro, do you know back then there was no group chat like, yo, Deji.
Bro, you have my number.
What credit?
Bro, this is 2012.
Yeah, that's 11 years ago.
Bro, there was WhatsApp, there's BBM.
In 2012?
Yes.
I don't think
Bro,
WhatsApp. 2012,
trust me,
yeah,
trust me.
2012, 2013.
Bro.
But did you have data to be given a warning?
It doesn't matter. No. Wait,
because there's a way.
Wait, hold on.
I know today, there's no way Manda will let you walk in that situation without warning.
Bro, there's Snapchat, there's everything. Text
But
me. There's Instagram.
Did you have data? Because that's the thing. Because even if they gave you that warning, they could be in the gap for internet, and you be outside by 2012. Niggas, we didn't really have that too tough. Back in those
No, I think I did because I was with like 4 years or something, so it was cheap.
Oh,
was
yeah.
cheap
Remember
data.
what happened to them? They used to
It's
be
still
cheap.
about.
Yeah, for students.
It's still about.
Yeah,
you can still use 4 years.
I guess we're not students anymore.
Bro, my brother has one where it's like the first 100 people signed up and they got a stupid cheap rate.
Yeah.
Like my brother's on like something like 15 euros a month or some shit like that for like everything.
Remember KBC Bank as well?
Where they're giving out 50 euros.
100.
Oh, it was 100, yeah.
100 euro. I signed up, got the thing, transferred money to my Revolut, never used an account.
I think that bank's even gone now.
Yeah, I don't know it's gone. They tried to reward me. They said, oh, we're going to cancel your account. I said, cancel it.
Wait, I don't even know where my card is.
Cancel the account.
You know they're probably still sending cards somewhere. but yeah, no, what's called, bro, man. Fam, I just sat there and just like, rah.
What did the man them say when you fumbled the bag for everybody?
I can't remember you. Those are the days where you just block out certain memories. Because like it wasn't even just like, oh, she just chilled, bro. She went across the hall, bang, 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 let's go.
Actually, take me in the room. Pause. How did you fumble? What were you doing? Were you not just talking?
I honestly can't remember. I know we're playing music and we're chatting and shit, but I can't remember how I fumbled it, bro. And the thing is, yeah, I didn't even get a choice with who I was left with. It just happened.
What's your line?
She was alright. Like she was okay. Like,
yeah, on the day if it's tapping, you're kind of like, yeah, let me score.
If it was tapping, I would score.
Yeah. No, not here.
But yeah. So that's fam. But back to what I'm saying. Certain L's, take them in private, man. Like people coming on the timeline to like, bro, I'm so baffled when people are coming on the timeline and admitted some shit. I'm like, bro, I saw one thing today on Twitter and it was like this woman and a man, she's like, oh, the difference between me and my husband, and it was like, you know, all those corny like sad TikTok music, and then it was like, oh,
the one that said being a content creator's partner must be hell.
Yeah. Oh, what's good? Take one step forward if your dad is still in your life. Like, why is this a video?
I recently saw something. Yeah, we're getting to a stage where we know too much about each other.
Facts.
We know. I even saw a video recently of a white woman married to a black guy. And then obviously they're playing music in the back, and the caption says, "When my dad says that N-word, will never marry you." And when my dad says that N-word with an E-or, will never marry you. And now today is our wedding day. I'm like, why did you have to share that?
That's context we didn't need. Do you know what I'm saying? You could have just said, "Oh, my wedding day, heart eyes." Everyone would have said, "Oh, that's cute," and left it at that.
I hate funny racism though.
Oh,
because I was looking at that, I was like, it's kind of funny that you felt like we needed this, but at the same time, why is this on the internet? Why does this exist? People sometimes I don't think they realize that they can live life off the internet. It's just instant gratification. Yeah. Like I say this as a podcaster, but I know there's certain things in my house that
we'll never see the light.
To be fair, maybe because I know my missus has so much shame, and she's like, "There is no way you put that on the timeline."
So you can be in group chats. So she can be in group chats.
See what I mean?
You know the ones. Isn't this her husband?
If I was on my ones doing this pod thing, I don't know, man. I might be a bit more shameless. Nah, I'd probably be
Nah.
definitely be more shameless.
You'd be definitely more shameless.
They're definitely more
They're
shameless.
like the thing is, yeah, sometimes, yeah, because obviously we've been doing this for a while now. Sometimes I can see it in your eyes where you're at a crossroads. And you're saying, like, and the thing is,
I gotta think about more than me.
so quickly. It's like,
I gotta think about more than me because I don't want to.
because you know the smoke that you get when you get home is different.
Well, it's true. It's true because you can't just be out here saying anything. Just not even just being in a relationship, or whatever. For most people, they have to recognize that regardless. You just can't be out here saying anything, and not everything you need to address or needs a response. Sometimes just like understand people are gonna turn around and face their 9 to 5s in 5 minutes. Nobody's gonna really care about this situation. Don't talk about it in time.
Bro, one time I saw someone tweet something, and I thought it was funny, but I think it was too funny, and it was about me. And I was like, you could respond, but the thing is, once you respond, now everybody in your timeline sees it as well. I ignored it.
And you know the thing about you is you don't tweet. So when you do tweet, it's Deji. Why is Deji? Yes, you tweeted yesterday, and I was like, right, even Deji's out here. And people start liking it, people start responding. And I was like, oh yeah, he's on the timeline.
Certain things, you like rules to live by in this life. Take your L's in private. If you see something crazy, just ignore it, bro. Because more time, like, I know when people are speaking about you and things are happening to you, you feel like, oh my God, my whole world is crumbling. Yeah. But in reality, it might be 10 man. Yeah. And then now that you address it, now it's 50 man or 100 man. And it's like, it's just not worth it.
I've seen girls back in the days when we first joined do story time to expose the boyfriend would cheat on them, whatever. There's this particular one, they're doing long distance.
If it's the one, if you're thinking about the same one, did she drop his full government name on the timeline?
All those pictures, it came for the birthday, then he went back, then blah blah blah. And I'm like, I was enjoying the gist.
Yeah.
I was enjoying it.
I don't even feel sad for you.
Yeah, I'm scrolling, I'm laughing, I'm kiki sending this to group chat. Say, are you on the timeline right now? This was before you could just share tweets. You know how now you can share tweets. Say, go look at this tweet right now. I'm enjoying it. After 20 minutes, I couldn't give a rat's.
Oh, I'm done.
But now, you've just put that out there for the world to just see and enjoy. I get it. Some people, you have to do something with that emotion, and it's about learning. Maybe at an older age, you learn that, like, okay, I shouldn't have addressed my emotions like that. But that sometimes you don't want to bottle it in. It's like, I'm so embarrassed and so shameful right now. I want you to feel the same way, so I'm going to expose everything. Yeah. But for the most part, it's like, I'm here to tell you right now, we don't feel embarrassed for him. We feel embarrassed more for you like, to drop all of this.
Who really took the L?
I've never heard this. Have you ever heard stories, yeah? And your friends is telling you, like, as if they're coming from the victim side standpoint. But you listen to the story, you're like, yeah, you just took an L, man. It's not that deep. Like, it's just, like, you just took a loss on this one. I feel bad that you took a loss, but it happens to everybody, man.
Do me a favor, is that recording?
Yeah. See the red thing at the bottom, yeah.
What's it called? Sometimes, yeah, in this life, this is the thing, yeah. Once you become comfortable with the fact that you have to take an L,
yeah.
You have to, like, embarrassing shit is going to happen. Annoying shit is going to happen. It just is what it is. However, though, you know what I don't get? I don't get when, maybe it's because obviously everyone's level for embarrassment is different. Yeah. But certain things people say that they're embarrassed about, usually women, things that they say that is embarrassing. I'm like, how is that embarrassing? Like even let's say you got cheated on or something like that. I don't think that's embarrassing for you, especially if you didn't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you didn't know, it's never on you. I get why you think it's embarrassing. In the standpoint is if you champion your man. If you say my man, and you're championing him, you're gassing him, you're posting him. Why you.
That's
feel
one I completely.
Yeah.
100% understand because bro, you're shouting about someone that doesn't.
Because sometimes some people don't do my man because it's not someone might come to them as a woman, and they don't want that. Fam. They don't want you to be my man, and now you're coming to my DMs. Hey, why do women do that, man? I saw a TikTok of why men can't get away with cheating compared to women. I sent it to you, didn't I?
Yeah. But you know what it is, yeah? Like the video you sent to me is 100% right.
100% accurate.
We play our role. If there's one thing we do, we play our role. If I'm the side nigga, I'm the side nigga. And even if I want to get out of being the side nigga, I'm chatting to you about it, not chatting to them about it.
Yeah, I will never. As a man, I'd be too embarrassed going to another man as a man. I'm coming to your girls out here.
Okay, but the thing is, yeah, cool. Obviously, you're gonna be angry with your girl. I don't know what you're gonna try and do to me.
Ego, testosterone. We've had situations when something happened. Now the ego and the testosterone takes over. You're like, I don't know what you've done. So you know this guy called Malik B on TikTok. He does black skits anyways. He has a skit where he's a side nigga and he's catching feelings. And even in the skit, when the main nigga goes through the girl's phone and calls him, he still shuts down the main nigga. He cuts the phone. He goes to the girl. He's like, why is that nigga calling me?
Yeah.
Even when he was catching feelings, that was his chance to be like, yeah, I'm fucking your girl anyways. Even at that stage, he's like, no, that's not I'm playing my position. That's what we do.
Yeah,
we have
play your
feelings.
role.
We'll play our role.
Like the sides that don't know their sides perfect. Like I get that. You think that's your man. That's cool.
Yeah.
Go defend your relationship. But you know your side. Like you know your sweet chili fries, sweet potato fries. Don't come here.
And you knew from the beginning.
You get what I'm saying? Don't come here trying to be the main course. You know that there's just not enough about you for you to be my main. And it's fine. Like, and if you don't want to be the side anymore, by all means, bow out gracefully.
Nah, they can't
But
do it.
don't come and
They can't
destroy
do
everything.
No, they can't do it. They can't. Like that TikTok said, it's like, when now I want the situation to end, I want to go back to my girl, I'm not don't want this situation anymore. The rejection they feel that I'm still second best, even if you knew you were second best coming in, they have to make you feel shit too. It just... we have this conversation of like, oh, when girls at the start tell you, oh, I know what this is. Even when you're single, I know what this is. I'm just on a fun thing. I'm just on a let's have fun, let's enjoy. It is what it is. They could start with that. Yeah, 6 months in, you're still doing it. They're like, how come you've never taken me out for a meal, brother?
But you know what? But you know what?
We came to smash.
However, you do know what though? I have heard firsthand. A lot of them niggas are lying. A lot of them girls are lying.
What you mean?
What's called? Literally. So I had a friend once. Yeah. She was linking, funnily enough, another one of my friends.
Messy.
Very. And he was on the vibe of, yo, babes, this is not that. We're purely physical fucking, that's it. It's nothing apart from that. Calm. I was like, all right, cool. So chat to him. Now I'm chatting to her. She's telling me, oh, yeah. He said this. I was like, oh, you cool with that, yeah? She's like, no. But, and I'm just like, and then 2-3 weeks later, yo, tell him to stop texting. Because I'm like, you're not built for this. And the worst part about it is you know you're not built for this.
Acknowledging like I'm a lover, and like we've had to get this, like I think Roz and Ree were like, I'm a lover girl. Don't come with me with your bullshit that we're gonna do this because I'm in. And I acknowledge that from the start. Don't play it cool. Don't play it cool because we will take a situation we took a literal. You're like, oh yeah, this is what you're about. So even if we have a meal after doing the thing or before the thing, you still know that this is what we're on. But now you're like, oh, we had one meal together. It's a different situation. Brother, we went to fucking Supermax.
Yeah.
Cool down.
Supermax might mean something different to you than her.
Nigga, I've had a situation where like that, it was something that I deemed small, but they were like, oh, somebody has never done this for me. So for them, it was like, oh, this is a bigger gesture than it is because it's never happened to me. Yeah. So I do get it. So
like you'd be surprised how many people have been treated like shit, and when you just treat them regularly, like remember I told you there was a situation where one of my boys was chatting to this girl, whatever, and she was like, yeah, sex is off the table, and he's like, oh, cool, that's fine, like we can still chat like as friends and shit like that. Baffled. She was baffled. She was like, what do you want from me? This and that. I told you nothing is gonna happen, and I'm just like, babes,
head scrambled.
I'm like, babes, like.
It's condition is such a funny thing because if you're good looking and men have only approached you, at the end of it always led to the same road. So another guy wants to be like, no, this is on. I understand thinking it is an ulterior motive.
Yeah, but
men have only ever talked to me for one reason.
And usually when you take that off the table, they might just stop talking to you.
And then so you start to believe it's like, okay, men only talk to me because they want certain things.
Babes heal. Let's take a quick break, guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, please. It helps with the algorithms and all the engagements. Yeah. Please subscribe, please like. If you're listening on Spotify, please leave us a nice review. Also, you can see the beautiful background. Like we got some merchandise. What's called? We got hoodies, we got tote bags, we got t-shirts, we got all this for you. Just let us know. Hit us up in the DM. Hit either Jordan up, hit me up, whichever you need to do. Follow us on all the
page. You can hit the Charge It account as well. We'll be there.
We'll always be there. What's called? Tote bags, €10. T-shirts, €25. Hoodies, €40. Or you can get the 3 for a clean sweep, €70. Come.
You just clip this part as well. This exact part.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put it out.
What was I going to ask you? Would you rather?
All right, talk to me.
Would you rather? And these aren't going to be the fucked up ones.
I miss those.
The fucked up ones.
Dave used to be like, they just answer these questions again.
What's called? Would you rather have the ability to experience every book as if you were inside it, or be the character of any movie you've ever seen?
See, because I've watched more movies than read books, I'm inclined to say characters of any movie I've ever seen.
All right, cool. Would you rather? No, I'm gonna skip this one. I'm gonna skip this one. Just because. Don't worry about it. Okay. Would you rather have the power to instantly clean anything, or have the power to instantly repair anything?
Repair.
Yeah, that one is so easy.
Yeah. Repair is like, do you know what I mean? Things break, like when your iPhone's broken, you can just instantly repair it.
Fam,
save like 700 euros or something to fix screens.
I would just I won't go buy a broke down Lamborghini tomorrow.
You definitely buy some fucking cars, man. Just come and say, yeah, turn that away, yeah, come bring it over.
Would you rather lose your bank card or your car keys?
Bank card. Mobile banking kind of changed the game.
Ah, yeah, that's like
mobile banking changed the game,
and car keys are expensive as well.
Yeah, and you can just put 0 on your bank card, transfer everything Revolut for now until you get a new bank card.
Do I have any more for you? Come back to me. I think I have some more. I just need to find them.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah.
What you getting on, though?
Small would you rather? I'm calm, I'm all right, just chilling. Oh, funniest thing happened with my mom the other day. Yeah, so we're going to go buy her new. We're going. I'm just taking her somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And stop at the shop. I was like, you know what, peckish. Let me get myself a little Kinder Bueno because top tier chocolate. Again, first of all, my mom's my biggest hater. Like
Land.
straight for it. My mom's my biggest hater. And what's called? So I'm in the car. I sit down my Kinder and everything. And she's like, Deji, you shouldn't be eating these things. Why are you eating these things? And then she goes, give me some.
Why did she say you shouldn't be eating them?
Because mom was like, bro, you're fat, man.
She said you had enough food.
Oh yeah.
Why are you eating more?
Oh my!
No!
Oh, my mom's my biggest hater.
And now you're eating in shame. Yeah. You're eating
the thing is, it's fine. Like I'm fine with you saying that, but then why are you asking for something?
Because you shouldn't be eating. You shouldn't say anything about me.
Oh man, fam.
Do you still get those comments that like, because obviously it's very within our community. If someone's getting big or anything, you say it straight to your face. Not even joking about it.
What's called? So I have my boy's mom. She's like my second mom. I love that woman with everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't seen her in a while. Came to the house. Deji, you're looking kind of.
Bro, even at my side, I remember going back to church, like the Congolese church, the one I grew up in. I remember going back and say, Jordan, is this the marriage that's getting you? I'm like, what? Like I looked at myself in the mirror today and I felt like I was getting, because I lost my gym bag, so I haven't gone gym this week. And so I was like, I looked myself in the mirror. I was like, am I deflated? Like, am I getting smaller?
Is this body dysmorphia?
Yeah, but other people are looking at me and like, yeah, you look big again, because I grew up being skinny up until like maybe the last year and a half or maybe. So they're looking at me and like, you got married and you got fat. I was like, it was by design. I tried to get bigger. It wasn't.
I did this on purpose.
It wasn't. I just sat around. I was like, no, I was too skinny, so I started lifting weights. But they just say it with chest. They don't even think about how you feel. I think one time they wanted to say it to my missus, and I was like, yo,
please don't.
Yeah, shut it down. Like, this was pandemic when everybody sat putting on weight. Nobody was going anywhere.
Like, you have to give them the eyes, like, please don't.
I also have a blind ranking for you.
All right, cool. Hit me.
Rank this blind ranking trios. So these are the trios that you have to rank, and you don't know what comes next. So the first trio is SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward. 3. Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, that's top tier. That's number 1.
Quavo, Offset, Takeoff.
4. Yeah, 4.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Oh, because my mom called me fat, so 2.
This guy is crazy. This guy is.
Oh shit, bro! My ribs are hurting.
And your last one is LeBron, D Wade, and Chris Bosh in Miami.
I don't watch basketball. But yeah, nah. Fam. I saw the wildest thing the other day. And I actually don't know how to recover. And I don't know if I can recover. So
okay.
The thing is because it's I'm not gonna play the video, because it's like a minute and a half long. Mm-hmm. But long story short, yeah. So this girl, she's down bad. And obviously she's looking for a boyfriend, can't find a boyfriend, blah, 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 blah. You know, she's got her little sex toys and them things there. Calm. She's chatting with her friend and she goes to her friend's house, whatever. Her friend's got a dog and her and her dog are proper like close and everything. And she was like, oh, yeah, then they would end up talking about sex and shit like that. And she was like, oh, yeah, nah, you know what, I got some things, but you know, it's not slapping like that. And then the friend made a joke like, yo, fam, my dog's got me in it. Anyways, so she's like, you know, I've been thinking about getting a dog. So she gets a dog.
Wait, what do you mean my dog's got me?
What do you know what
No,
you're thinking?
that's what I thought about.
You know,
but I wanted to clarify.
What you're thinking is exactly what is
so
happening.
she was doing doggy.
Wait, I haven't finished. I haven't landed.
My brain was rattled.
I haven't landed.
My brain was rattled.
So anyways, this girl gets a dog now. She's chilling and she's all cuddly with her dog, blah, blah. One thing leads to the other thing. The dog starts licking downstairs. She wanted to make it stop, but she was like, it feels good, so she just let it go on. And she was still feeling weird, like around, like, I don't know if I want this thing to beat me or anything like that. Anyways, long story short, her and the dog end up beating. She goes back to her friend now, and she's like, yeah, it was amazing. Like, it was amazing. And now she's like, she thinks she's addicted to beating her dog. So now her and her friend have now decided that, yo, you come over, bring your dog, and we'll do it together. How are you having a foursome with dogs? How are you having an orgy with dogs?
What ethnicity are these people?
Not the ethnicity that you think they are. They're actually black. Bro.
As Snow said, it's today we're very close to rapture. that rapture,
You know what?
that
Jesus
rapture,
takes the wheel.
this rapture situation. What the hell?
I
don't even know what to say.
Bro, this internet, why?
Isn't that like if Peter gets a hold of that? Can Peter pull up?
Yeah, it has to be illegal in some way, shape, or form. That's bestiality on a different level.
And I guess bestiality is a thing, isn't it?
No, it is a thing.
People like when people dress up as like stuffed animal. Then do you ever watch Entourage?
Oh, but aren't those called what are they called? Furries? I think they're furries.
I have no idea, bitch. That's your corner of the internet, man. That's you over there.
Look, man, I've been on some weird sides of the internet. I'm never gonna lie.
I hear it because sometimes you watch things to see if it's gonna be your thing, and you're watching it's like, yeah, it's not for me. That's like, this is not for me.
Complete transparency. It's not. Sometimes I don't see things and think, oh, this might be for me. I'm just like, what the actual fuck?
Yeah.
And as humans, we love watching car crashes. So it's like,
I never watched it and be like,
yeah, but see, stuff like that, yeah. Like, have you ever looked at yourself in disgust?
Yeah.
Just like what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like, what happened just there?
Yeah. You know what it was? And you're like, you can never be loved. Like, what is wrong with you?
This guy's crazy. This guy, I don't know what they just do, man. I don't know what he's doing
I'm
over
not
there.
into any of that dog shit.
Well, I don't understand what the appeal to that is.
But I just didn't know people were that down bad. Like, you know what though? Because our gender usually are the ones that disappoint me on a daily basis.
You kind of expect it from men.
I would
innit?
expect it from them.
Yeah.
But from women, that's when I'm kind of like, oh shit. Even on a different level, I saw this other video, and this woman's like, she got HIV now. She tested positive for HIV. She's like, oh yeah, my life is done, so I'm just gonna go out here and start fucking. Like all these men that are married, that are fucking about, all these fuck boys, all these people that are spending all their money, that are not. She's just gonna start just spreading it.
Like the thing is, if there's 8 billion of us in the world, if you make 8 billion and everything, you're gonna fuck up some. Some of us are just some of us are just meant like there's nothing you can do. If we do 52 episodes a year, how many do we mess up and say fuck, we messed up that episode? So if there's 8 billion, if there's 8 billion people, and you're just gonna have people with like screwed looses. Like if even the MMA fighter Sean Strickland is like fighting Izzy. I just watch him. I listen to his life story, and I was like, yeah, that was never gonna be a normal human being. Like his dad was beating him. He used to hide under his bed because he was scared that his dad would kill his mom.
Sorry,
like
put a pin in this for a second.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I don't care about like in your origin story. Don't tell me that your parents beat you. I don't care. Like I don't think that's so. Ooh. Unless like yo, this nigga's square, not like
Yeah,
fighting.
yeah.
Unless your dad is fighting you,
Yeah.
bro, move, man.
But what about the fact that he had to hide under his bed because he was scared that his dad was
Oh
kill his
no,
mom?
yeah, I've taken
Oh,
out the
okay.
pill. Now compassion comes again.
Yeah. One day, his dad was actually strangling his mom. Came up under the bed, hit him with the guitar. The dad went to jail, and the mom bailed him out. Anyways, because she loved him so much. And I'm like, if anybody is growing up in this clusterfuck, and there was a story where he said he nearly killed someone who was at a party. Someone pointed a gun at him. Somehow he reversed the gun at the person. He said he was gonna shoot, only for the guy's girlfriend jumped. And I was like, please don't shoot. I was like, there are certain situations where you're just going to get. There is no way that if you grew up in that kind of environment, it's very rare that you can outgrow situations. Of course, people do. People grew up in the hood and then they become great men. But for the most part, people in the hood.
To be honest, I would have probably ended up in jail because I would have killed him.
I
would have killed him.
Yeah.
Like fuck a guitar, I'm killing you.
Yeah. Because on the Joe Rogan experience, he said he probably would have ended up in jail. Only he discovered mixed martial arts. Only he could focus that anger and drive and frustration towards something. If he doesn't discover that, who knows what happens? It's a reason why I think it's important to put kids in sports, like not just like all sports, to expression of even physical type or releasing those emotions or those hormones and testosterone. It's actually good to have them directed somewhere, because if you don't, you're going to find another outlet to let them out. Whether it's going to be other people, whether it's going to alcohol. If you can't let them out, you're going to find things that help you cope. And those coping mechanisms, he's lucky he found that at sport.
And because the thing is, like, you could tell me to not drink. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna drink.
Yeah.
But if I'm trying to be sick at MMA,
exactly. And if I love it,
drinking,
I don't see it as a sacrifice.
Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not gonna, because it's like, that's directly fucking up what I'm trying to do here.
Exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I do get that. But what's called? That's nah. I couldn't see that. And bailing him out. You know what? The minute she bailed him out. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna say that, because I was like, I would probably have to find a way to leave.
Yeah, no, that's what happened. He could, like you said. Imagine a young kid literally sleeping under your bed every night because you're scared that this man is going to kill your mom. And one day, he actually was going to do it. If you're not under the bed, who knows?
He's dead.
And apparently, the dad on his deathbed, he looked at him and says, "You know what, Sean? I know I fucked you up, but at least I didn't fiddle with you." That's where the bar was. That's where, like, the episode, the bar was here. God. He says, "I know," because obviously I was watching the GRE, and sometimes I like characters that are like wild just intrigue me, because I wanted to be like, how did you end up here? And I listened to his story, and I'm like, and his granddad, I don't know if you watch American X story, the swastika, the what's that German for the Nazi sign? They have all tattooed, they're bald. That's who his granddad was. So that's who his granddad was. So he says he grew up racist, he grew up hating black people, etc. But mixed martial arts, when he started being around everybody, he kind of seen like, oh, people are just people. Yeah, if you get to fuck with them. So when I listen to that story, I'm like, what kind of human being do you expect to be growing up in an environment where your dad's a white supremacist, your granddad's a white supremacist, your dad tried to kill your mom, and then she goes that same night to bail him out, to bring him back in that environment, and on his deathbed he's saying, I know I fucked up, but at least I didn't fiddle with you.
See, the thing is,
that's a messed up human.
Yeah, like, because in that moment, I know you're about to die, but I have to kill you. Because
I'm going, man.
No, because I can't give you the satisfaction of just going naturally.
And it's so messed up, because some people, even if that's their story, they still feel like compelled to love their parent because of the fact is that some people can say, fuck that, I don't care if that's my parent or that's my dad. But some people, no matter how much their parent or their mom or their dad fucks them up, bro, they feel compelled to love them because it is their parent.
Honest to God, I feel like that's more than 90% of the people in the world. Like, you come out, it's not okay. You know what? Transparency. I was beefing my father for the longest. I hated that. Hated him for the longest. Like, it was just, fuck that guy. Didn't want to speak to him. Didn't want to do nothing. However, in the back of your head, you're still like, it would be nice.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's still like, that pain comes, even if it's somebody that's fucked you over and over and over again, and disappointed you over and over and over again, and beat you, and like, and it's just a horrible person. Even if you sit there and you know that your parent is a horrible person, it's still your parent.
Yeah.
Like, it's still the person that you're just naturally predisposed to want to love them.
And that's it. It is a natural disposition that you want their validation, or you want to love them, and that you want them to love you. We had KD on the pod. Is like, at every step he was doing things, he was just still looking like, oh, I've graduated from college. the guy doesn't pull up.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
so at every step he's doing cool shit, but he's still looking for that. Even to a stage where he said he had open circle now, and he's still looking for pastors, like to be like, oh, look what I'm doing. Young people are coming to my church on their own accord, and I'm not telling them to come. And he still didn't get that validation from the pastor. And he's like, I think he said this on Dongos, but he's like, he had to cop. He's like, yeah, I'm still, no matter what I do, it would still be nice to hear him say, I'm proud of you. Like I've said it so many times. I still remember the first time I heard my dad say it. I was like, it was such a great feeling. So I do understand that, regardless of everything. It's like, yeah, Sean, I still want him to love me.
Yeah, but sometimes it goes both ways, and it kind of depends who you are and everything like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because for some people it might just like, you know what, fuck this person. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I was on Reddit and I saw this thing, and it was like this guy, he absolutely hates his parents, but it's because he's the firstborn, and then they struggled to have kids. I think they ended up having their daughter really late or something like that. There was complications. She was damn near a miracle baby. So they just coddled her stupidly. Like, so much so that literally on his birthday, when he was like young or whatever, they brought out a cake, and she couldn't fathom that the fact that there's a cake here and it's not for me. So she'd throw a tantrum. So they're like, okay, you can blow out the candles, and then they relit the candles so he can blow it out.
Oh, God.
But then it now became a thing of every year.
Yeah.
She gets presents on his birthday. She blows out his candles first. Even at his birthday party, every time they organize a birthday party for him, it's somewhere that she's gonna enjoy. And it was like on his 18th birthday was the day that he said it, like, yeah, he just couldn't handle it anymore. On his 18th birthday, they took him to some kid's place where obviously his sister is gonna enjoy, and they brought out a cake, and his sister is 10, so they brought out a cake that was pink with 10 candles on it, and they placed it in front of her.
Oh my God!
Oh, and she got presents of
yeah,
course.
No, you can't do. Yeah, you're overdoing it. Overdoing it. Because I heard a similar situation where it got to a stage where they were calling the sister so much that his wedding day, that she was sick, so they didn't come to his wedding.
I saw that,
and he cut them all out. And then they were saying he's being dramatic and he's doing too much. I was like, are you crazy? Bro, are you crazy?
I saw one that was like, they wanted, the whole family was against him because he had a house and his sister had a family. And they were like, oh, you should give your sister your house because you don't have a family. You don't need all that space. What? Tell that bitch get her money up, man.
But you said you're gonna ask a question.
What's called, right? Obviously now you're the oldest, so it's gonna be a long time coming down the road, right?
Yeah.
But let's say you now get to a place, you got nieces and nephews and shit like that, and you can see something that is not 100%. It's like, this is weird. You get what I'm saying? Like, why are you showing that kid so much favoritism? How do you address that with your siblings, or do you even address it?
See, yeah, I would. I actually would. I think I have a good enough relationship with my sisters are a bit younger, but I think I have a good relationship with my brother. He'd be like, I know, and also because I know how to talk to him. I know humans sometimes it's like I know how to talk to, when you know how to talk to a person, you know how to address the situation, and you kind of just pull them to the side. I'm like, yo, I think you guys show it's gonna make the other one feel away, and I just think be mindful. I don't think you're doing it on purpose, but that's how it comes across to me. But it could come across like that to other people. If it does, I think. Would you be able to say it?
Yeah, I feel like I would. But to be honest, funnily enough, actually, what's called on both my nephew and my niece's birthday. Both my nephew and my niece's birthday, I buy both of them gifts.
Okay.
So on.
Oh yes.
When they were really young, one couldn't get a gift without the other one.
Yeah.
So it just became a thing. Now they both get gifts on.
When are you gonna
other's
stop
birthday.
though? What age would they be?
It's at this point, it just is what it is. All but right. The thing is, like, okay, so like it was Zane's birthday. It was Zane's birthday like last week, yeah. So I'm gonna get him a big gift for his birthday, and I'm gonna get Alima's little gift. Yeah. And then on Alima's birthday, which is funnily enough next week, I'm gonna get Alima a big gift.
Remember, babies, let's go.
I'm gonna get Alima a big gift, and I'm gonna get Zane a little gift. So it's like you're both receiving gifts. So it's not like I'm doing it for one and not doing it for the other. But funnily enough, they thought I had favorites for a while, actually.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they thought I didn't fuck with my nephew.
Oh, your sister.
Yeah. Because what happened? Obviously,
is it because you said on the podcast sometimes you just be crying.
nah, it wasn't even that. Yeah, I told that little nigga man. What's good? You know, I posted him, and people thought that was my son.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
I knew it was your nephew.
I was like, oh, happy birthday to my baby boy, innit? Obviously, like I see it now. If you don't know me, you don't know that I don't have.
And you don't really be posting anyway, so you need to be posting something like that. Yeah,
hey, maybe I had a secret child, and apparently we look alike as well. So, but yeah, so obviously my niece was the first baby in our household for ages. So anyway, she's there, but I spent so much time with her. Like my sister was a 40-minute drive away. I would always go down there. There were certain situations down there, so I was there anyways. So like I would like me and her spent so much time together. Like when she was really young. But then my sister moved to Manny, and she had my nephew in Manny. So for the longest time, it's not that I didn't fuck with you. I just didn't know him. Like,
I have a friend just like that. She thinks her partner. They have 2 sons, and she thinks her partner has a favorite, and she thinks the youngest one is his favorite because he's more present with her. He's like doing night feeds. Like he's just there more. So, and I was like, not necessarily, because when you had the first one, you were both living separate houses. You were like, the situation was different, and he's probably learned from that. He's probably been thinking, I could have done better, and I could have done better in that situation. That was his first kid, and this is the second one. So he's probably taking lessons of what he could have done or should have done, and he's applying it to this one. But you're looking at it as like, you weren't this attentive, you weren't this caring, you weren't this like loving. Not to say you didn't love his child, but you didn't show this level of attention to the first time. But you're doing it this time. This must mean it's your favorite, but in your case, it's just circumstantial.
Yeah, we
like, it's just that's what it is.
Me and him just didn't spend enough time together.
Yeah.
But now that we spend time together, first of all, his sister doesn't even have my time anymore. But that's my little guy. But what's called in that situation? Is it boy girl?
Boy.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's different.
First boy, second boy.
Boy girl is usually daddy's little girl.
Yeah,
oh God, so cute.
Yeah.
And then obviously, because I think that's even one of the things that played the factor of like, oh yeah, did you have a clear favorite? And I was like, I actually don't have a clear favorite.
To be fair, you also say you get along with girls better. Like,
oh yeah,
so maybe I can give an impression as well.
Like that's obvious. That's also why they were like, oh. Like, I was like, yeah, no, but like, it's my little guy still.
Yeah, my neighbor has a daughter, and he says that. He said, like, having, like, when it's a daughter, the dad gets attached, like, super quick. When it's a son, he feels like the mom gets attached super quick. Because I can see sometimes my mom is still very, like, attached with me. And, like, it used to be like, allow it, man. But getting older and understanding and seeing, I was like, yeah, I kind of get why your first child, you always think it's, like, your first child. Even me, I'm looking and I was like, I'm a big man, you know. I was just even thinking, I think I need to have new goals in life.
Ooh, hit me.
Because, like, by the time this is out, I'll be 30.
Yes.
And at 30, I've done the African thing. I've gone to uni, got a degree,
got the job,
got the wife, married my best friend, got the house. Got the house. Now I'm 30, and I'm like, I've done. This is the blueprint they told us to do.
Oh, yeah. I keep like I know like. Sometimes I say things and people think I'm joking, but you've really ticked off most of life.
Yeah, this is what the blue, and I still feel very young. I'm like, what do I do now? Like, what do I do? And then obviously, okay, you have a family, you're gonna raise a family, but it can't just be like, this is life now. Maybe it's going to be when the family, inshallah, comes. Maybe it's like you just take it on board. You're like, no, this is actually what I'm living for. But sometimes I feel like, shouldn't I not be? I've lived to do these things, and now that I've done them, I need to set new goals.
I don't think those things are ever enough.
Yeah.
Like, what's called? Like, just because you, like, I always say this and people make it seem like I'm the bad guy, but I'm still doing what I want to do. Even after I have a youth. Like, my youth is not my end all, be all, whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? Because people are like, okay, you sacrifice, let's say I have a youth at 28 now, and I'm just going to round it to 30 to just makes it easy. And I've got to take care of this youth until it's at least 18.
And in this era, it's 25, man.
And I'm supposed to put my life on the back burner until this youth is 18. So that means I can't enjoy my life until I'm 48.
Yeah, at this stage,
fuck that.
18 was in the 1950s. Now you're supporting your kids till at least 22, 21. When they get there, because when they're in uni, that's 18. You still kind of support them, even if they get the grant to you, or you might be the one paying. Like at this, you still have to maybe pay for the petrol to get to uni, bus fees, just maintenance. They'll still need it because they're still in your house. And okay, some people can work, but some college courses, like especially my one, it was a 36-hour weekly course. I commend like my friend Mel that got married. She would do those 36 hours, do the lab and go to work and iron it. Some days she has to sacrifice lectures. That's just how it was. She's like, I'm not like, obviously I'm not getting financial support. I need to get it myself. So I need to work. And we talked about it, like where our generations work less than the generations now. It felt like when everybody was in uni, everybody was in uni. Nobody was going out, oh, I have a retail job, let me run. No, we're in that SU till 7. Everybody's there.
I was looking though. I was looking because there was some man here. There was one guy I went uni with. He was bummy. Man got a job. He started, and you know when they get a job in retail as well, like a top man, they have the little employee discount. You're seeing them pop up, looking fresh, looking fly all the time. Niggas got money now. Same guy that was asking for €1 for curry chips is now coming to stunt on me.
So it is true. We're not ugly. We're just broke.
Oh, facts. 100%.
They can't start looking fresh. All of a sudden say, look at
Bro,
me. Wipe me down.
Before clothes that were looking, do you get what I'm saying? Now man's rocking up in Nikes, man's rocking up in some nice tracksuit. Like I think it was working in, I can't remember where he was working. I was working in one of these retail shops, anyways, and man was looking fresh. I was like, rah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, you gotta support. That's the thing as well. Your kid will also demand to be looking fresh. So you're really support the society. Its cost of living is so high that we're really maintaining. Like we will maintain our children to at least in their first professional job at this stage. Because there's no point of moving out either in this economy.
Even with that first professional job, it's still like
that's kind of when I really had financial independence. It's only I had a little summer job. I would do that. I'll try to maintain that money. But during the school year, my dad also was like, no, don't work. Just focus on school because my course was very taxing and demanding. So it's like, just focus on school. So he'll give me like €60 for bus fare and lunch. So it was like 40 went on the bus, 20 went on lunch. But you're making that €20 stretch for a shit little, or DIT are doing fashion show, fucking €5 ticket, or Maynooth are doing fashion show, €10 ticket. That's where your weekly €10 of €20 is going. But now you made it happen, and it's just we're probably gonna have to do the same for longer.
I remember in uni as well. Like I was on before because my Susie didn't hit till March.
Oh,
so my mom was paying my rent, and she was literally I was getting 50 a week, but that's for everything.
Yeah,
and it was like, bruv, that's when you start learning to hustle, doing assignments for money. Fucking stealing milk from college, stealing toilet paper from college.
You man's lived away from home. I had the benefit at least I was at home. At least there was always food. There was always like just I could go back home, and so that was never an issue.
My final year of uni, was called. My mom would move back to Nigeria, so the only income I was getting was Susie, and no, she hadn't moved back to Nigeria. No, the only income I was getting back was Susie. I think my mom had just come back from Nigeria, so. During the summer, I was working and I was making good peas. I had a bit of peas saved up and whatever. And then we're trying to look for a house. Housing started getting a bit peak. Me and my boy ended up getting a 1-bedroom apartment, and it was 600, so 300 each. I think what happened? My mom got sick, so I had to come home. And you know when someone is sick and in the hospital, you burn through through money. Yeah. So I'm like, even just petrol getting from my house to the hospital back and forth. Anyways, I burnt through damn near all my savings. Then I'm back in uni now. My only income is Susie. My rent is €300. Jeez. My Susie is €333.
That's why you always remember that number,
bro. That's why I always remember. And that
makes sense. It's traumatic, bro. That number's attached to trauma.
Guy, honestly, I actually don't know how I survived, bro. Yeah, because I had to pay my rent, electricity, bins, food. I was in the minus before I even bought food.
It's like now we gotta go to that SU. We gotta find a way to make this work.
That's why you just like you think I'm spending money on toilet paper when I could get it in the college for free.
You learn to be resourceful,
bro. Fam, you know when you find out where the what's it called is?
Oh, the janitors. You know how, because obviously I went to DCU, so there's a lot of people from like black people down the country that was coming down in similar situation. I just see them open up that janitor door, carry tissue, even if it was a big roll one.
Put that shit in your bag, bro.
Oh, God. They'll wait till they'll come to the Afro Sock event. Event ends at like 5:30. They just try to see if that door's open.
No, and you know as well, because the thing is, there was one point when I was literally. Uni was my back garden. Like literally, it was my garden.
Yes,
wall,
I remember.
Uni.
I remember. I jumped over that wall.
Yeah,
I played football.
You jumped over it. So what's called? So the thing is, obviously, the cleaners go in later on, and like if the row is almost finished, they're just gonna pop it out, put a new one in, and leave the old one on top. Just go in quick, bang, 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 bang. You're good, bro. And you know there was one like. It was like a cafe kind of thing, like out. It was just open, so when they closed, it was never really closed. But they had the milk dispensers. Bro, I'll just go there.
Just wait. They look at myself.
Bro, you know what? When we talk about poverty, bro, I remember one time we left for Christmas, and one of the boys we came back because we had the top up electricity. This nigga was living for a week without electricity.
What was he doing during the day?
I don't know, brother.
That's killing me. How are you charging your phone?
He probably went to uni.
I charged his phone full charge before he got home.
Bro, go uni, charge your phone real quick, come back home. Bro,
have your phone charged for the night, use 50% to go to bed, and then come back
what 50%? What 50%? There's no internet.
You have to go to uni, download games,
bro.
for your phone to go
That
entertain
year,
yourself.
yeah, that year, because obviously our neighbors were black. What's called? Because in that year, right, it started off as 4 of us in the house, ended up with 7 of us in the house. Niggas, like, I was calm paying my little thing, but then niggas weren't topping up the electricity, so I stopped topping it up as well. Fam, niggas weren't topping up the electricity, and then also something happened. The internet just wasn't working. I would like, because obviously our neighbors are boys in it.
Yeah.
We're cool. So every time we go to the house, try and find out the password, get the password so you have internet.
You go back. They change the whole internet. Nah, for you mans that lived away from home, it's always different because the extra 20 euros I had, I would keep it for like birthday dinners. There was no real struggle because last I could go home and eat.
Yeah.
There was everything was there. It was just, what activity am I going to this week?
Yeah, what am I spending my
which
20 euro
motive
activity?
is on this week? Oh, I can't go to that one. Well, this birthday dinner, yeah, who's doing birthday dinner? 20 euros, Jimmy Chung, we'll be there. We'll be there.
Jimmy Chunks is being turned into a pharmacy.
A pharmacy. Remember
Oh, yeah,
Walk
Walk
Fast?
Fast, yeah. Crazy.
The 20 euro, we'll be there. Say, oh, we're doing fucking Captain America's to buy one get one free student deal, 15 euro. You know how many times I rent dates for that? You know how many times I paid for dates, 15 euro because of that 20 euros. You get small wings for 3 euros, burger and chips each, and then a drink each. It was like 18 quid.
Yeah, fam. I couldn't afford dates. I will come around, man. We'll hang out. I'll cook for you, innit?
That's how a lot of girls get made fun of because they're the jollof girls in uni.
Yeah, but
the
the thing is, I also saw man getting extorted for food, and I know that couldn't be me,
What you mean extra for food?
bro. Give me a lift. I'll make you food. I'm comfortable. I don't want to go anywhere.
It's part of the hustle. Everybody had to find what their strength was. If my strength was cooking and you need to eat, but I need this lift.
Look, man, barter.
I've been in Galway since those uni days myself, man. It was a nice little uni town.
Yeah,
it was a nice little uni town.
the place is cool. It's always fucking raining, but it's cool.
Yeah, I bet it's probably like more black people now because everywhere now there seems to be more black
to be
people.
honest,
like every day, the younger generation just keep coming up. It seems like there's more of them than there were of us. Like, yo,
Yeah, but
where are you
was-
man coming from?
Yeah, but think about it. Our younger siblings also teenage pregnancies back in the day. They're all, you know what I'm saying?
There was an era that was very prevalent. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You have a toxic trait? I saw a video. The guys going around asking women what toxic trait they like. And women are saying, when he chokes me a little during an argument, when he tells me to shut up. Do you have a toxic trait that you like in a woman? I couldn't think
That's
of
a
one.
good question.
Like something that's a bit toxic, but like I like that.
Do I have a toxic trait that I like? I feel like I have to think about this hard because I can't give something too toxic.
But they were giving answers quick. One of them was like, when a man gets into a fight, oh, so you can fight. That one I actually hear because it shows dominance and alpha male, and that women are attracted to that.
I've heard that so many times.
Yeah,
But
no,
even
that one I hear. It's like we're saying, it's naturally probably something you would like.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes, depending on who you are, when you get angry, it's cute, man. Like the little anger, it's like, oh yeah, look at you, with your angry self. Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say when you're driving and they take the wheel is further.
that's actually happened to me before.
God, never. We both die.
You know what? Never mind. Remember when I told Crossroads?
Same here. I was thinking of shit now. Like, I'm not saying that on the mic. I'm not saying this out loud. We don't need to put our lives out on Jim all the time.
You know what? If you might start paying us, you will get the real. Fam, Patreon 99 cent a month.
We'll cut the episodes into 2 parts.
Oh yeah,
The second part will be on Patreon.
We'll give you a whole. Fam, there's some things that we can't talk about.
Oh, my missus will definitely subscribe to that Patreon.
What else?
Quick.
What else? You know what? There's some toxic things that I do like, but I just can't think of it right now off the top of my head.
Yeah. No, the women were answering like fast, or when he chokes me a little during an argument, or when he gets jealous and he tells me to shut up and all this, and it's like, oh,
Yeah, but like, a lot of those things are just displays of masculinity a lot of the times. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like you're showing assertiveness.
Yeah, kind of.
And
Do you get
women
what I'm saying?
are attracted to like, like when a guy knows what we're doing or when he can lead. So you're just showing traits of that. So it's a toxic trait of assertiveness and masculinity, but I understand. Actually makes a lot more sense.
Because have you ever been in a situation like, let's say you might have had to check someone or do something.
Yeah.
Now your babes is looking at you like.
Yeah, I remember I was in a situation where I had to check my sister. her friend got caught robbing a Tesco, and I had to pick her up from the Garda station, and I had to like check her, and my babes was there with me, and she was like, "That was kind of hot."
I was like,
I was actually angry though. I wasn't trying to be hot. I was actually vexed.
It's when you're genuinely vexed.
Yeah, I
That's
was
when,
actually like
oh
vexed.
Fam, there was a situation where this girl just like see me work. It was like, I like that you look like you're working hard right now.
Oh, this is the thing. Do you know those builder pants?
Yeah.
When I used to work at Pfizer, a lot of girls, we'd have a lot of contractors come in. Like, we have a friend that we know is a contractor. I've told you, he's always on site. He's like, you see what did you say? So they wear those builder pants with their little thing.
Oh, yeah. I was
And yeah, they're like, yeah, like when guys wearing builder pants. And again, it shows masculinity. Like, just like you can fight, you can build, you can work. So I was like,
builder,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, so I guess they like that, but
Oh, you know what? You should have told me this question before. I would have come.
I already remembered it now because I was thinking, I was like, oh yeah, I remember seeing a TikTok of saying what toxic trait you, or what your toxic, a guy asking women what toxic trait you like, but the way you've said it actually makes sense. It just shows a toxic side of masculinity where a guy's being assertive, tell them to be quiet, or even like being a bit jealous, showing like, oh, you care, or telling me like, oh, I can fight. Yeah, that one I understand. Fighters and dominant men will always win. A guy that's 6'3" and looks like a warrior will attract women.
If I'm being completely honest, and this is not for everybody, but sometimes when you give me a bit of an argument, I like that shit. I'm not gonna like
I heard someone say that.
It has to be but it has like it can't just be anybody because some people argue me, fuck you. This isn't even cute. Fuck you.
I heard someone say when she's wrong, like when she's wrong, but she doesn't want to admit she's wrong. But she won't say sorry.
You know,
so
there was fam. One time I got the silent treatment and I was on. I was ready. Bro, I was ready. This girl was ignoring the fuck out. I was like, yeah.
This guy's crazy. Anyways, we're gonna
let's cut this thing because this episode is going.
I don't know when this episode is gonna be out. Anyways, Charge Up merch. Go get yourself some. DM the Charger page, myself or Deji, and we can make this work. Yeah. And comment, like, and subscribe here today.
Also, please, I am so interested to know what is the question. What's the question?
What's a toxic trait that you like?
Yes, let us know because I want to fucking know.
That's a good question. But if you made it to the end of the pod today and you didn't like anything that we said, well, you can charge it.
Bang, bang.
Thank you for listening.